YouTube, what's good? Welcome to Chiefs Fan Center. The big day is almost upon us. The 2025 Nedbank Cup final. It's Chiefs versus Pirates, it's Lesotho Derby final. If you're young age, just like me, you may not remember the 2010 Telkom Knockout final, the 2011 MTN 8 final, the 2014 MTN 8 final. But it doesn't matter. The whole generation has said that it's one of the best experiences of their life, watching those finals and even winning those finals as a Chiefs supporter. Nonetheless, guys, it's the biggest game of our lives. Duba is back, Miguel is back, Thabo Cele will start. Let's dive into the video. Okay, guys, starting off the video as usual, we'll be doing a predicted 11 for Kaizer Chiefs. Starting off with the goalkeeper, Bruce Uvuma, guys. If you're a Ndwari or Peterson fan who's been going on and on over the past 2 weeks of they must start, forget about it, guys. There's no way they come back into the team in such a big game. Bruce Uvuma maintains his spot. Bruce Uvuma, mistake after mistake, he cost us. But we beat Sundowns with Bruce Uvuma, and we can definitely beat Pirates with Bruce Uvuma. It's harder to beat Sundowns than Pirates as Chiefs. Yeah, but we could even beat Chiefs with the Molefe team. Yeah, well, so we can definitely beat Pirates with Bruce Uvuma. He needs the occasional 8 out of 10 performance that he has normally. He can be a good goalkeeper on his day. You remember when he beat Staley's at FNB? He was proper. And he can be proper against Allen Pirates. He's an academy player from Kaizer Chiefs. Grew up at the club, has been here for 10 years at the professional level. He loves this club. The mistakes that he does is not intentionally. Yeah, well, he'll give it his all, and it's our responsibility as supporters to get behind this goalkeeper. Yeah, well, and then the left back, guys. Cross is injured. Cross, I won't blame him for the red card, guys. Look at the derby in March. Ditlokwe took away Nkota's masculinity, showed him that Nkota is still a child because he had Dudley as cover. Dove didn't cover up Cross the way Dudley helped Ditlokwe in March. Yeah, well, Cross was all alone against Nkota, and when Dove decides to help him, he gets destroyed also. So Dove, since you didn't help Cross, you'll face Nkota on Saturday. You'll face Nkota. You'll see how it is. Yeah, well, he had the whole week to study Nkota and see how Nkota will play. So yeah, man, if he wants to close out Nkota, he must watch what Ditlokwe and Dudley did in the March game. Yeah, well, Nkota is a very pacey player, is a very good player. Untanga vele uyadlala, you can't keep him quiet. He's a pacey winger. Pacey wingers are hard to keep quiet. Yeah, well, even like it reminds me of Sekgotha, but with more brains. Yeah, well, Sekgotha, as much as he didn't do well, but he always made something happen. Yeah, well, I love Sekgotha, and Nkota reminds me of someone like Nkota. He always takes you on and will always tire out his fullback. The centre back, guys, I'm going for Kwinika. Credit has to be given to Kwinika. Clap hands, guys. I'm clapping hands. I'm clapping hands for Kwinika because like the adversity, like where he came from, like 7 months being benched and then being blamed for the Molefe era. Sorry, my phone just fell. The Molefe era and the Zwane era, he was blamed a lot. Yeah, but when Jabulo Ngcobo was released, I thought Kwinika had to go first. Yeah, but because I had rated Ngcobo over Kwinika, I still think so. But Kwinika, what he showed me over the past 3 weeks, I appreciate him and being a squad player, because some players, when they've been benched for a whole lot, they gain weight, they drink, and they don't perform well when they're called up. Yeah, well, so shout out to Kwinika, and he's showing us why he wants one defender of the season at Stellenbosch. Yeah, well, Zita Kwinika. And then the centre back, Inaso Miguel. Start Inaso Miguel. He was actually rested. He was rested. He was rested for the derby this week. There's no way we just bench Inaso Miguel unless he's 50% fit or he's been rested for a bigger game like the Nedbank Cup final. Yeah, but I think if we win the game against Pirates on Saturday, I think he wins player of the tournament, him and Bule Modi. Yeah, but our best centre back, if it means he'll miss 2 months, then so be it. The way Miguel, like the way I think he has the passion for the club, I think if you tell Miguel Uguti, Miguel, you'll be injured for 2 months if you win the Nedbank Cup on Saturday and you play, he'll take it with both hands. Yeah, well, he loves the club and he's our base centre back. Yeah, well, that's fit. Yeah, well, and then the right back, guys. The right back, it's Solomons. He's made for games like these. He's made for games where there's a lot of space, where there's high intensity. Solomons has to start. Did well against Hoto. You see, like these pacey wingers, Solomons can easily deal with them. Yeah, but technical wingers like Mofokeng, he can struggle a bit. He didn't struggle in the weekend, but I think he'll struggle in the weekend if he faces Mofokeng. Yeah, well, the coach so good to on the left wing won't work in the derby. So Mofokeng on the left, he did the most. Yeah, well, good assist on the weekend for the goal. Yeah, but he needs to penetrate the Sundowns back line like he did in the first half of last week. Yeah, well, and then the CDM guys, Thabo Cele returns. Well done to Ngobo and Mount for taking control of the midfield, but they didn't take control of it enough. We need leaders in the midfield, and Thabo Cele is a leader. We need all our leaders. We need Miguel, we need Cele, we need Duba. Look at the Sundowns game, guys. Look at the Sundowns game. The Sundowns game, there was. When they went 1-0 up, guys, when Sundowns went 1-0 up, I gave up because the way they were passing the ball in the second half, the first 10 minutes, it was crazy. But Cele and Dove, leaders like that, they helped us be in the game and waited for that mistake. With Cele, I think if you take the lead on Saturday, like early, if he was there, I think we would have won the game. Because we need leaders to cool down heads. Nothing against Ngobo, but I think Cele has to start in the holding midfield spots. He will destroy Talent Mbata on Saturday in the Nedbank Cup final. They are there for the taking, guys. Makaula and Mbata are not that good. And then next to Cele, it's Yusuf Maat, guys. Pirates NDC player scored that wonderful goal in the derby, one of the best, I think the best goal of all time in the derby. But he did well defensively. He held his own against the midfield two of Pirates. And I think he won the midfield battle against Pirates the whole game. It's just that the front four was a problem for Chiefs in the derby on the weekend. He needs to find our wingers on Saturday, this coming game, and he will be good. And his contract is expiring, if I'm not mistaken, so he's playing for a contract also. I'd be sad to see Yusuf Maat go, but he needs to play for that contract. So Vosloo has already guaranteed his contract. Shaviro will be released. Maat, I want him to stay, but if you give me Yaya Sithole or Mokoena, then I'm sorry, Maat has to leave, guys. I'm his biggest supporter. It's Maat fan center most of the time, not even Chiefs fan center. We love him, but it is what it is, man. But let's not talk about the future. With the now, Yusuf Maat needs to have a good game. Him and Cele, the way they played against Sundowns, we need them, and then number 10, guys, it's between Sirino and Ngobo. Shabalala must not start. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. I wasn't looking back at the clips, he's at fault for both goals conceded. Shabalala, he's at fault for both goals conceded against Pirates. I'm very sad to say this. I've fallen out of love with Shabalala over the past 4 months, ever since he's come back from the injury. I was watching a game with my dad, I think 3 months back, and then he's all like, I sabonga unomona. Because intanga yami, but look Asimona, look at that. He's too casual, and I think a game like the derby in March, he ghosted when he was playing right wing, and he didn't ghost, but Origi sees him fades. Shabalala must not start, but he might. But Sirino and Ngobo, if they start, which I think they will find our wingers and striker. I think the front four was a problem in the weekend, and you need to fix it somehow, somewhere, because Dilepo, Sirino, Modi, Ndu, they didn't play well for some reason. You have to chop and change. I want Sirino and Ngobo will always make the correct decision, and even if they make the risky pass like Shabalala, they will make sure that it will not compromise the team, just like Ndu did on the weekend. I love Ndu. I want him to stay. I want him to be the best youngster in the country and play for the squad like Mofokeng. But what he did on the weekend was a disgrace, guys. And if you want to come for me in the comments, crack on, mate. I said what I said. He must not start this game. And then the left wing, guys, is Pule Modi. This guy has shares in Nabi's business. He is not what I thought he'd be. He played for a squad 4 or 5 games, but he's not what I thought he'd be. Might have the season last year under Molefe Ntseki and Calvin Johnson, but I think we're seeing he should color. He's a mid-table winger. He'd cook at Stellenbosch or Cape Town City, but at this level, as a consistent starter, I don't think so. He didn't take on his man. Banilo Shandu was there for the taking. I've got limited skills and pace, but I'd take Bandile Shandu on any day of the week. Yeah, well, I'd even bring a youngster from DC to take on the Bandile Shandu. He was there for the taking, and we didn't penetrate him like we did with Baseka Mako. Yeah, but do you know what I like Sekota? Sekota would take Bandile Shandu on like 10, like for days. He takes Bandile Shandu on for days. I like Sekota. He's a winger who always took people on. The right wing guys, I'm going for, is it Godly Lebo? I don't know his first name, but I started with a G. Lebo. Brother scores early, and then and then throughout the game he ghosted. Marimo Gallant, I was there at the stadium. He ghosted throughout the game. There was a hot man I watched the game with next to me. He was pissed off at Lelepo because he just ghosted for the game. Yeah, but a goal helped sugarcoat his bad performances over the past 2 weeks. First touch was lacking. Hold up play was lacking as a striker. Yeah, well, he's just tall, and we can't use that. He just has height for a striker. He reminds me of Rashford as Man United. Rashford at Man United played left wing and sometimes striker because he had pace and a bit of height, but he couldn't play striker. And Lepo's the same, guys. That height is just there, and he's better off being short. Yeah, but I need Lepo that started the first 3 to 5 games when he first came. He was on fire, but over the past 2 months, that light has dimmed. Yeah, bro. And then the striker, it has to be Wandile Duba, the biggest return of the team. Duba will score against Pirates. Duba will score against Pirates when he comes back. Wandile Duba will score against Pirates. This is the striker, clinical number 9. Tashak Morris, Shervero, Dupree, sit down. Here's the best striker in the team, hands down. Yeah, bro. Sign Fiston Mayele, and we've got 2 number 9s that are proper. Duba will learn a lot from Fiston Mayele, and that's the predicted 11 for Kaizer Chiefs. Love. Okay, guys. That was a very emotional predicted 11. It's the longest I think I've done a predicted 11, but nonetheless, let's look at Pirates. Pirates, last 3 M28 Cups, they've won the last 3. Last 2 Nedbank Cups they've won. If they win on Saturday, it'll become 3 out of 3. Current Knockout Cup this season, they lost to my KCFC at Orlando Stadium. I was there. I was very happy. And they're currently second in the league. This season, the CAF Champions League, they've went out to Pyramids FC and the GOAT Fiston Mayele. Yeah, but the last 5 games, they've won twice. They drew once and lost 2 games, which was against Pyramids and Sekhukhune United. The last 5 derbies, though, have finished to Pirates. 5 wins for Pirates and 0 wins to Chiefs, but it doesn't matter. We can always win the next derby. Yeah, and they always beat us by 1 goal. They won't smash us 3-0 ever. Never, ever, ever. The people will die if Pirates beats Chiefs 3-0 or vice versa. People will die, I'm telling you. Not, God forbid. Yeah, but I'm just saying, the stadium will go crazy if derbies finish 3 or 4-0. Yeah, but and then that brings me to my score prediction, guys. 2-0 to Kaizer Chiefs. 2-1 to Kaizer Chiefs. It will be very hard. It won't be easy, guys. Hearts will drop. People will cry. You'll feel like you lose hope at some point, but 2-1 to Chiefs. Wandile Duba will score. I think Serino Lelepo will score again. And we will hold our own. Martin Nkele will have a very good game. Miguel will have a very good game. Solomons will fight. Dove will fight. I'm telling you guys, we will win this Nedbank Cup. We will take this cup. 10 years. 10 years. Love, guys. I'm out. Subscribe to Chiefs Fan Center.